Hi everyone, it's the Dragon Critic aka Lee O'Brien, and today, welcome to the new Q&A, the February Q&A that I promised a while ago. So it is now February 17th, this was the due date, and now I'm about to answer all of the questions that I have received. So, the first question comes from Zeo Ranger UK. He asks three questions, and he asks, do you prefer to watch movies with a short runtime or a long runtime? Really, I think it depends on the pacing of a film, because I recently watched Tick Tick Boom, which I do plan on reviewing, and the movie was short enough. It was an hour and 56 minutes, but I felt the movie dragged a lot. I think really it depends. I think I prefer watching movies with a rather 2 hour maximum, but it really depends on pacing because sometimes the movie can go by really slow and it can drag and it can start to drag because I know a few people I think actually criticized Spider-Man 3 for being too long because it's at 2 hours and 20 minutes. But I actually feel Spider-Man 3 goes by pretty quickly. But really, I think it depends on the pacing. Pacing is it depends on what you do. Like, if a movie has a lot of action, it can go by very quick. But if it's mostly interacting, then the movie can be slow. I think really it depends on how the movie's paced. That would be my kind. But I would say I prefer movies that are around 2 hour maximum. I can do 2.5 hour. I can do 3 hour. It's just really, I think it depends on pacing. It really depends on the movie's pacing. Because I know I have watched movies that are longer than 2 hours. Like, I mean, Interstellar, Zack Snyder's Justice League are the ones that, come out the top of my head. But no, really it depends on pacing. After completing a video game, do you replay through to play to find? Alright, sorry. After completing a video game, do you replay through to find things that you missed the first time? Yes, I have. I have done that. Like playing the Skylander games multiple times. I've found lots of things that I didn't notice on my first playthrough of them. Right, and his final question was, "What's your favorite chocolate bar?" Cadbury's Dairy Milk, milk chocolate. Okay, thank you very much. Dara Doherty, sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Dara Doherty asks, here are my questions. What are your thoughts on the Oscar nominations? I don't really have much of an opinion. Actually, I forgot to say, I have a teacher in school, and he actually looks like Toby Maguire. He's a great teacher, and he actually asked me, which animated film should win Best Animated Feature for the Oscar? I would say possibly Wish Dragon. I actually don't know much about the Oscar nominees. I know a few movies were nominated. I think Tick Tick Boom got an Oscar nominee. But I haven't actually. I don't actually know much, so I can't really say. Top three most anticipated films of 2022. I think my favorite. I don't know. I think my favorite. I think sorry, not my favorite. I think my most anticipated film of the year would be Across the Spider Verse Part One, and then I want to see Doctor Strange 2, and I'm praying Puss in Boots 2 is good. I'm waiting for a trailer to come out. I hope they don't do what they did with Croods 2, where the animation style is changed. Oh my god, I would be so pissed if that happens. I hope it is good. But I can't say. I'd say my most anticipated film is Across the Spider Verse, but I don't know about top three. I would say Spider Verse 2 and Doctor Strange 2 are my two most anticipated. And if it looks good from the trailer, then I would say Puss in Boots 2. Though I am intrigued to see the bad guys. That looks good too. Top three scenes of No Way Home. I honestly can't answer that without spoiling, so I'm not going to spoil it. Sorry. I do have a top three favorite scenes. I know my favorite scene, but I'm not going to share just because of spoilers. I don't want to spoil it on people that haven't seen it. All right. How to Train Your Dragons. He's a guy from the How to Train Your Dragon fandom. He's a nice guy. He has 8 questions, and he asks, "What's a movie you think you'll never forget?" How to Train Your Dragon. Favorite show of all time? Avatar: The Last Airbender. What games are you looking forward to? I don't know actually. It's a good question. I'd have to think about that. What's currently your favorite game? My favorite game has always been Skylanders, so yeah. What's a movie you thought would be good but got disappointed after watching? Good Dinosaur was pretty disappointing. That was really disappointing. I thought that could have been amazing, and sadly, it was quite a big letdown. What other letdowns are there? Oh God, I'm trying to think. I know I have seen letdowns, but I need to. I can't name from the top of my head. Do you think you'll ever consider watching anime? I don't see why not. I mean, it's big. It's a big thing in the animation medium. But nah, maybe in the future I will watch an anime. What movie or show do you regret not watching sooner? Hmm, that is a good question. That is a really good question. Hmm, I'd have to think about that. I'm getting some good questions here, actually. That is a good question. That is a very good question. I kind of wish I saw Trading Christmas sooner. Um, I actually watched that movie again back in December after I watched it the first time, and I loved it. I think that'd be my pick. What genres are you usually into? Um, Depends really. I mean, some genres aren't really my cup of tea, like say romantic comedies or musicals. Not really my thing, but I would still give it the benefit of the doubt. But with the horror genre, I can't do. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. That's a good question actually. Leah the animation fan, and thank you for your questions, mate. Leah the animation fans, or sorry, Leah the animation fan asks, "How do you feel about the Legend of Zelda games?" I've played a bit of Breath of the Wild with my friend Tig when he was down one day, and he brought the game. It looked really good. Like the graphics of it looked beautiful. Um, what movies and shows are you looking forward to this year? Um, Apart from Across the Spider Verse and Doctor Strange 2, and hopefully if it looks good, Puss in Boots 2. I don't know about TV shows. I have been hearing rumors that we might be getting a new Kung Fu Panda show that might be coming out in September, called Kung Fu Panda: The Dragon Knight. But these are just rumors. So if that's true, then I guess I'll go with the Kung Fu Panda show. Thank you for your questions. Andrew's good guy. Andrew Scrap good guy, I should say. Do you think Disney are ruining franchises like Star Wars, Marvel, and Ice Age? Well, Ice Age, I'll get to the sixth movie eventually. The review is coming. Star Wars and Marvel, I do feel the MCU is starting to drag out. I definitely do feel. I feel the thing is, apart from the ideas of the multiverse, I think they've kind of run out of ideas. It's a very good franchise, but I think maybe they, I don't know. I think maybe they need to come up with more fresh ideas. And I think No Way Home has left the door open for that fresh ideas. Because while a few of the recent stuff before No Way Home were good, I think really it just kind of seemed to me they were running out of ideas. As for Star Wars, yeah, because that Rise of the Skywalker movie was an absolute mess. That was a mess. What is the most outstanding video game series you ever played? Skylanders. What is your opinion on Scrap? I like Scrap. He's pretty good. How many subs are you aiming to get at the end of the year? If I get maybe 2,000, I'd actually be pretty happy. I think I'd be happy to have 2,000 subscribers at the end of the year. If you had to continue any DreamWorks franchise that ended, what would it be? Well, I was actually going to say Kung Fu Panda, but we don't know because nothing's been said about a fourth movie. But I wouldn't. I wouldn't continue How to Train Your Dragon. Definitely don't continue that. That's a good question. That's a good question. They don't really have that many new franchises. I mean, Trolls, Boss Baby, don't really like. I haven't even seen Boss Baby 2 yet. I'd have to think about that actually. What video game franchises are you planning to get into? Well, really, we just have to wait and see what happens, my friend. Thank you very much for the questions. Okay, Malcolm Cooper asks, what movies are you looking forward to this year? Like I said earlier, Across the Spider-Verse, Doctor Strange 2, and hopefully Puss in Boots 2. Did you see the Harry Potter Reunion 20th anniversary on HBO Max? I didn't, but I did see the adverts for during Christmas break. Have you seen the Book of Boba Fett? I haven't. Have you seen Peacemaker? I haven't. Which cameos do you think will show in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? Well, I think I've been hearing rumors that Tobey Maguire is going to make an appearance. So I don't care if I sound biased, but that automatically makes me hyped because I love Tobey Maguire. He is Spider-Man. I'll talk more about him in a later video. I promise. um, I don't know about other cameos. I would be curious to see, like, I think they said something about Deadpool making an appearance. I think it depends. Do you watch any DC shows on the CW? I don't. How do you feel on the Mortal Kombat movie getting a sequel? I haven't even seen the first one. I actually didn't even know it was getting a sequel. What do you think of Idris Elba as the voice of Knuckles in Sonic 2? He sounds fine. I've seen the trailer every time I went to go see Spider-Man No Way Home. I can't say I'm that excited for it, to be honest. It just looks real. I don't know. I kind of feel it. I feel it's kind of pointless. I know the first movie had a setup at the end for a sequel, but I don't know. I don't know. I like the first one, but I would have to watch it again. When I watched it the second time, I wasn't blown away. I just think it's decent. Right. So, next question. Honor Dicaldo, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. He asks, "What movie did you think you'll hate but love after watching it?" I know I wasn't actually when I was a child. I thought Kung Fu Panda was gonna be crap, but it actually ended up being amazing. But recently, movies I thought would be crap, but I just loved. That I would have to think about. Oh my god, these are some really good questions. I'm so sorry that I can't come up with the best answer. Okay. Right. Thank you for the questions. Next question. Frozen 2 No Time to Die No Way Home fan 2004 asks, "Are you excited to see my videos? I confirm that I will start making them when my school at the year ends." I'm intrigued. I think you have potential to be a good YouTuber. I'm curious to see what your channels will be like. I think I'm interested to see where it goes. Opinion on the Daniel Craig James Bond movies. I just want to hear your answer to non-Letterboxd users. Great question. A while ago, actually, Frozen 2 fan 2004, I should say, or Frozen 2 No Time to Die and No Way Home fan 2004. But anyway, he actually wanted me to watch the James Bond movies with Daniel Craig and as well as Encanto a while ago. So I watched them and then I did a bit of an exchange. For him to to check out Alien Agent, the SPD and Dino Thunder crossover, and Kung Fu Panda: Secrets of the Masters. And I obviously watched the James Bond Daniel Craig movies, and I liked them. I thought they were pretty good. I thought No Time to Die was the best one. I thought Casino Royale and Skyfall were pretty good. They were very good, actually. Quantum of Solace was good enough, but Spectre, I didn't think it was that great. I just thought it was okay. But no, I think as a series, they're good films, and who knows, I may check out some of the other James Bond movies. Favorite Bond girl? Probably the one from No Time to Die. Favorite Bond song? Probably Skyfall, because it's the one I remember the most. Not to say the songs were bad, but just not really my kind of song. Favorite scene in Spider-Man No Way Home? I'm not going to answer because of spoilers. I'm not ready to talk about spoilers for No Way Home just yet. But thank you for the questions. Kilby asks, "Who's your favorite YouTuber or movie reactors if you watch those?" Favorite YouTuber at the moment would actually be Marcus Digital, and my favorite movie reactors, I don't really watch a lot of them, if I'm being honest, but I think my favorite YouTuber at the moment would have to be Marcus Digital. Marcus Digital is amazing. He's so funny. His content is incredible. I highly recommend you guys check him out. He's a great guy, Marcus Digital. Right. Next question. Mitchell Sorinki asks, "Have you watched the Fast and Furious movies?" No, I have not. I haven't seen them. I've heard a lot of things, so. Opinion on Michael Cera. He's a good actor. Have you played Grand Theft Auto and Kingdom Hearts 3? No, I haven't. Opinion on The Good Place. I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of things. Have you watched Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Yes, I have even reviewed the two Fantastic Beasts movies, and I think they're pretty good. What's your opinion on William Dafoe? William Dafoe is a great actor. Now, I know he was in Aquaman, and I think, yeah, he was in the Snyder Cut, if I remember correctly. And he is the Green Goblin. Yes. Honestly, William Dafoe is a great actor, and the Green Goblin is a fantastic villain. I actually watched the first Spider-Man yesterday, and oh my god, William Dafoe's performance as Norman Osborn slash the Green Goblin is fantastic. He is Norman Osborn, and oh my god, in No Way Home, I thought he was fantastic. Oh, he is a great actor. He's fantastic. He is great, and the Green Goblin is such a great villain. He's just so he's a actually when I watched Spider-Man 1, he's a nice parallel to Peter. He's kind of like the polar opposite if you think about it. The way he has his costume and powers, and then Spider-Man has his powers and costume. I think there's a nice, just kind of like a parallel between Green Goblin and Peter Parker in the first Spider-Man movie. Um, have I seen Last Night in Soho? I haven't. What's your opinion on Zootopia? It's a great movie. Are you excited for the Batman? I can't say I'm super hyped, but if I might end up watching it. Thanks for the questions, Mitchell. Jose asks, most anticipated movies of 2022. Oh my god, loads of people are asking this question. It's absolutely fine though. Most anticipated film 2022, like I say, Across the Spider-Verse, Doctor Strange 2, and hopefully Puss in Boots 2. I just think really, I think what my expectation for Puss in Boots 2, it's just with Croods 2, the style was so different and it was just jarring, and I just hope with Puss in Boots 2, it still looks the same as the first one. Update it, yes, you can have better lighting, but make it look better. Don't make it too different. Make it look better. Do you like what the How to Train Your Dragon and Kung Fu Panda sequels did? Even the Madagascar sequels and Shrek sequels did, where they look better than the first one. Don't change the style. It's just jarring. Okay. But right, the next question. Twins Blue and Green. If you could make your own Marvel movie, what would it be about? It's a good question. I know I'd make a Spider-Man movie. Maybe make a movie based on Cloak and Dagger. I mean, I haven't seen the show, but could be interesting. That's a good question. Miguel Navida asks, what have you been up to stay active during the pandemic? Well, really, I've just been doing my usual, where I go for a walk. Sometimes I do a few stomachs. But I do actually sometimes go for a bit of a jog. That's what I've been up to stay active. It's important to exercise. It's good for your health. Movie Man asks, what is your favorite video of mine? I have to say, I think my favorite video you've done is actually the review for Power Rangers Dino Thunder, because what I'm hoping for, if more movie reviewers see my video 5 reasons why you should watch Power Rangers Dino Thunder, and if they're convinced by the video, maybe they'll review it. I would love to see more people review it if they were convinced by my 5 reasons video. And I do thank you very much for reviewing the show, and thank you for the shout out. But I thought that review was really good. It was short, yes, but it was short and sweet. Your points were short and straight to the point. Which was really good. I also liked a few of your Spider-Man reviews, your Uncharted review. Although, Movie Man, I actually have a bit of criticism to give that I think can help your channel. I think really, when you're recording, instead of having the phone like sideways, have it like how I'm having it right now, where it's like a landscape, and you have your figurine that you're using on a desk, and then you use your phone recording your figurine, have it like in the landscape. I think that'll make it much better. It'll make the videos look much clearer and more professional looking. I think that would improve your channel big time. Not to say that your videos are bad, they're pretty solid. I just think if you do it like that, where you have your phone in like this is my best try. If you have your phone like this, and you have your figure on the desk, and if you record it like that, and then you do your review like that, I think it'll be perfect. I think it'll be great. Also, maybe try see if you can do thumbnails. That'd be another bit of advice I'd have, but that's just some of my advice I would give for you to help improve. Not trying to obviously, offend you. I'm just trying to help, improve. Right, next questions. Untested. Do you have a girlfriend? I wish. No, I don't have a girlfriend. Hopefully in the future, though. Hopefully in the future. How old are you? I think everyone's aware that I am 17, turning 18 in April 29th. Who is your best friend? My good friend Tig. Where are you? Okay, that's really odd. The way you said that question, no disrespect, was really odd. I am in Ireland. Why isn't your name short like Leo Critic? I don't know, I think I probably will change my name to maybe just the Dragon Critic or Leo Bryan. I'd have to decide. I've been considering that for a while. But thanks for the questions though. Sean asks, what do you think of my reviews? Well, Sean, I was actually watching one of your reviews recently. I think they're really good. I think you put a lot of detail. They're very passion driven. You put a lot of detail. There's a lot of depth about the property you're talking about. I notice you review a lot of TV series. You put lots and lots of detail, and I think it's really well done. It's really professionally done. My word of advice is when you're looking at the scripts, right? When you're editing the video, try see if maybe there's one piece that you feel doesn't need to be there. If you feel like a piece of the review and you're looking back, you go, maybe I don't need that. Maybe take out a part that you feel is unnecessary because the reviews are quite long. So I think maybe you might want to take out a part that you feel is unnecessary to the review. That would just be my word of advice. But I think they're really good. They're really good. Sean S is a great channel. He has great detail in his content, and I'm being serious. I think your reviews are great. I think maybe because your reviews are so long, they're very long. I think really when you're looking back, just see maybe go, do I need to have that part of the review in? Just it kind of helps. It just helps, I think. Not to say that they're bad. Just maybe look back on a few bits that you feel you don't really need, if you get me. Right, the next few questions, Evan Up. He actually asked more than 10, so I actually responded with a few of my answers for him, and he actually did ask a few personal questions. So, if you've nothing to apologize for, but just the limit is 10. The limit is 10 questions. Yeah, right. Do you play Dungeons and Dragons? No, I do not. Do you like the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies? I've never watched them. Do you read many books or comics? I've never read. Well, I think I might have read one or two Spider-Man comics as a child. As for books, I've read the How to Train Your Dragon and Guardians of Gahul books. Will I? Okay. Do you like anime? Well, I don't really watch it. I've seen the Beyblade, Metal Fusion, Metal Fury, Metal Masters stuff when I was a kid, and that was about it. Are you part Turkish? Sorry if this actually wasn't that personal. Actually, this was quite a nice question. No, I'm not part Turkish. I'm full Irish. That's a good question because, as you know, I would go to Turkey for my holidays. So no, I think that's a really good question to ask. What do you think of The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon? I've only seen bits of them, but from what I've seen, they are quite funny. What video games and tabletop games do you like? I like Skylanders. I like Spyro or Sonic. Crash Bandicoot. I'm a very Nintendo person, as you can tell. Okay, what did you think of Encanto? Okay, for me, Encanto, it was good. It was decent. I felt really the problem was it just didn't blow me away. It felt very samey. It felt very similar to other Disney movies and with the story. It's a good movie. It didn't wow me. It was far from amazing in my opinion. It was good. It was a decent film. I just wasn't mind blown from it. It was good. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. What are your favorite TV shows? I'll give you my top three: Avatar: The Last Airbender, Race to the Edge, and Dino Thunder. How do you deal with people saying animation is only for kids? Well, I obviously try to ignore it, but yeah, it's so not true. Animation is it's a medium. It's a medium. It's a type of movie, yes, but it's a medium. Just because something's animation doesn't mean it's for kids. Uh, there are animations out there that aren't for kids. I mean, a while ago, I think in school, a teacher actually asked me what were my favorite movies, and I said, I love the How to Train Your Dragon movies, Spider-Man movies, and then the guy in my class actually said those are for babies, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of annoyed me, but no, it is, it's not true. Animation's only for kids. It's not true. It really isn't true. Okay, and the final question. Tyron the Hollywood Geek asks, why do you like Spider-Man No Way Home? Because it's Spider-Man. That means it's a masterpiece. I'm only joking. I'm actually only joking. For me, the storyline was fantastic. It was fan service, yes, but I think it's fan service with the right plot. And I think that it was a huge love letter to Spider-Man. It's a huge love letter to just everything to do with Spider-Man. It really, it really felt like that proper finale for a Spider-Man series. Like, if I was to be completely honest, if that was the last Spider-Man movie we would ever get, I honestly wouldn't mind it because it's such a satisfying film to watch. There are a few nitpicks, and I do think the first half did drag a little, but that second half, oh, that's perfection in my book. Yes, that is perfection. It's I love that movie. I love that movie to bits. I mean, no wonder I went to go see it 6 times in the cinema. So yeah, I can't wait to do the spoiler review. That's when I'm going to talk about everything. Because a lot of people have asked me favorite scene in Spider-Man No Way Home. I don't want to say just yet because I want to wait until it's out on Blu-ray, and then I will start talking about spoilers. I will start talking about, I think if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But nah, I love that movie. I love, 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 love that movie. Okay, so that was the February Q&A. Thank you all very much for the questions. Stay tuned for the next reviews, which is going to be for Tick Tick Boom, Uncharted, which I'm going to see next week, and the new Ice Age. Stay tuned for those reviews. Until then, everyone, take care and skadoosh.